I'm Mary. Welcome to Garden Jabber, where you'll get the info you want without the fluff you don't need. So let's dive right in. In this video, part 1 of 2, we're going to talk about starting vegetables indoors, what to do to get ready for this year's vegetable gardens. I live in the northeastern U.S. It's February, snow is on the ground, but spring is in the mind of every gardener. What to plant, when to plant, where to plant. Starting seeds indoors saves money and produces awesome veggies, much better than the seedlings you buy at the garden centers in the spring. So, got dirt? Let's garden. First things first, what's your last frost date? You need to know so you can figure when to start your indoor seeds. There's a link in the description below to figure that out for your area. When you have your last frost date and have decided what veggies you want to grow, count back 7 to 8 weeks, and that will be the date that you need to plant your seeds. Remember, the last frost date is an approximate date. 7 to 8 weeks allows most seeds time to grow big enough to transplant outdoors. As an example, in the area I live in, my last frost date is May 15th. I'm counting back 8 weeks from that date and starting seeds between March 15th and April 1st. Some of my seeds need 8 weeks and some need less. Since it is February, now is the time to gather what you will need to be ready for whatever date you have determined is your date to plant your indoor seeds. Next, here's what you need to do and get together now. I'll put this list in the description below as well. First, decide what vegetables you want to grow. Second, get your seeds. Most garden centers have this year's supply in now. Make sure that the packets say, packed for 2021. Don't buy last year's seeds. You can also order online. Figure out your last frost date. Use the link below in order to do that. Check the back of your seed packets once you get them and see the number of weeks of inside growth that is recommended. Determine your seed planting date by counting back that number of weeks from your last frost date. Most plants need 7 to 8 weeks on the high side. You need a table for your growing containers and grow lights. You can use fluorescent lights, but they will not give you the best results. You can buy grow lights that fit in fluorescent light receptacles, like the shop light receptacles. No need to spend a lot of money for your setup. I do use 45-watt full spectrum lights, and I've put a link in the description below at Amazon for them. Or you can go to a big box store and buy shop light receptacles and grow light bulbs to fit. The temperature in your indoor grow area should be somewhat stable at 65 to 70 degrees. Higher than 70 degrees is great. I grow in my basement. The temperature in my basement from March through May is between 63 and 68 degrees. I have a trick to help with temperature control that I'll show you in part 2 of this 2-part series. You need planting containers for your seeds. 18-ounce solo cups are ideal for this purpose. Yep, I said solo cups, those 18-ounce drinking cups. You drill a hole in the bottom so that the water drains out properly. No need to pay a lot of money for seed containers. Go to a big box store and get yourself a big stack of solo cups. You need a growing medium. I recommend using a seed starter mix for your growing medium. Regular potting soil is really too heavy to use. The seeds have a hard time pushing up through. I use Miracle-Gro seed starter mix. It comes in 8 dry quart bags, and each 8 dry quart bag will fill approximately 15 solo cups. I usually buy 1 more bag than I think I'm going to need. I'll put a description or a link in the description for Lowe's, but most garden centers should carry it. And really, any good seed starter mix will be just fine as long as the texture is fine enough. The texture should look like this. That's what you need to know to get prepared right now. Check out part 2 of this series to see what's next. If you have any comments or questions, please put them in the comments section below. If you liked this video, please plant one on the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and ring that bell to stay in the loop. And remember, if you've got dirt, you can garden.